All right, our first appointment tonight is our Veteran Service Agent, John Comerford. And John, come forward. We've got a wonderful presentation tonight, and we have a wonderful group of people here.
Do you mind if I sit?
No, be my guest.
Pardon my back, folks. Mr. Chairman, you recall some time back I presented this board with a petition to ask that this town, East Long Meadow, be granted Purple Heart status. And in its infinite wisdom, the three select persons signed and approved that. And tonight is the culmination of that request. I wanted to say that I'm a veterans agent for 4 towns, and I thoroughly enjoy my job assisting veterans whenever I can. And whenever I get the opportunity to come to a function such as this, where a Purple Heart recipient is going to provide this town with a plaque designating it a Purple Heart community, I'm thrilled to be here. I wanted to introduce Brian Willett of the Military Order of the Purple Heart. He is a Purple Heart recipient. We have a number of Purple Heart recipients in the audience. I salute each and every one of them. Not only is Brian Willett a Purple Heart recipient, he has a son that's now 23 years old. There's also a Purple Heart recipient and a Bronze Star recipient. So he's to be commended. Each and every person that ever put on a uniform gets my thank you. Yes. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be here, and I'm thrilled to introduce Brian Willett to this panel. Mr. Willett.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. We're very honored to be in East Long Meadow tonight, and the reputation that East Long Meadow has throughout the entire area as a one of the strongest veterans communities anywhere around. And it's evident right here with this tremendous American Legion Post 293. You don't see this type of force, and you see it routinely with Post 293, and not to mention the incredible parade that we're honored to march in every year as VFW members. Every year it's on our list of things to do, and what a turnout for the town. So it's a great honor. It was right in front of this building before I went to Afghanistan that I was at a 293 ceremony for Veterans Day, and I ran into, help me out, I just lost my train of thought, Mr. We built the home for.
Mark Eckert.
Yes, I met Mr. Eckert after his son had passed. And it's up, whenever I drive by this building, I always remember that meeting, and he had tears in his eyes, told me to be careful over there. And well, we did our best, and that this place has a special meaning to me. This location, this exact location. So I want to thank the town for doing that. A little bit about our chapter. We're chartered by Congress. It's a national organization, and the local chapter started in about 2012. We've been at it since 2011. We received our charter in 2012. There's about 60 of us. We're unique among combat veterans organizations that we are all Purple Heart recipients, and we also have associate members that are our family members, wives, spouses, or direct children. I should mention too, my daughter served in Iraq with the Air Force also. She saw action before I ever did, 2009, so you know I had to get over there and get busy. And on the local level, our most senior member is actually with us today, Phil Gerard. He's 92 years old, and he was wounded over 70 years ago in the Philippines. He was wounded twice, in January and February of 1945. So I always salute Phil and all he has done. And his and we have several other notable veterans here with us. John Hurley's here, and John Hurley was wounded in Vietnam in 1970. I make sure I know the stories of our veterans, and I take them all to heart. And as John mentioned, our youngest member is my son Kevin, who was wounded 7 months after I was in Afghanistan. And we have all veterans in between. We have veterans who parachuted in Normandy. Gene Sylvester was wounded on Independence Day 1944 in Normandy. We have veterans who were taken prisoner by the Chinese at the Chosin Reservoir, Jim McInerney, 1950. We have many Vietnam veterans, and now we have Afghanistan veterans and Iraq veterans. Chris Dutton was wounded in 2008 in Iraq, and he's one of our younger members. So thank you for your service as well. So I'd like to, at this time, 2 things about the proclamation that you signed and voted on. I talked to Mike Lupo about this and Mr. O'Connor. The August 7th is Purple Heart Day. It's a nationwide day, and it's recognized nationally. And as each town goes through this process recognizing it, it's a special day to recognize veterans, and it's being done in different ways in different places, such as flying the Purple Heart flag at Town Hall. They're also recognized with signage around the town, entrances to town. But I will talk with John Comfort about that in 293 for our next step to help raise more awareness about this. So we're really honored to be here tonight. So I'd like to, if I may, would you like to come forward, Chris, too? I've asked the Commander of the American Legion to come forward, and my Junior Vice Commander as well. Department of Massachusetts Combat Wounded Veterans Military Order Purple Heart. Certificate of Acknowledgement presented to the town of East Long Meadow, Massachusetts. Being designated as a town of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to be known as a Purple Heart community, honoring all those who made the ultimate sacrifice, shed their blood defending our country in all wars from East Long Meadow, Massachusetts, and honoring August 7th as Purple Heart Day. All gave some gave all. Signed, Leo Agnew, Department Commander. I'd like to present this to either to the board as a whole, or with to the American Legion, however we'd like to do this. Can we take some?
I was just saying, why don't you, because you folks earned this,
Right.
so why don't you present it to the American Legion? We're
You know what?
we're just here. Although Billy served, so
We actually did the same thing in Granby, by the way. Granby,
Okay.
the American Legion, John Listowski took the. We were presented to Legion with the permission of the city. So I will do that. Let me present this to the American Legion Post 293 on behalf of Purple Heart, to be held for the city of town of East Long Meadow.
Thank you.
Is it possible to do like a massive picture I want to get every single Legion hat in this place in a picture? Would you mind?
no, not at all. I think Don was saying if you go up along that wall, we can hopefully get everybody in. And
Would you guys mind taking a mass group picture before we file out? This is Purple Heart recipient. Oh yeah, we are joined by 2 Purple Heart recipients from the town.
Oh,
Yes.
please.
Could you guys come forward? I like to get these guys up front. I've been in enough pictures. Let's get these guys. Let's get these guys up front.
couldn't get up.
Let's follow around people. Don, you want to come in here too?
We any Rembrandts here? I mean, we may need them.
Big boner.
Chris.
Oh, watch that equipment, it's expensive.
I know.
Channel 40. Smile, you're gonna be on the news.
Smile.
Channel 40 here, you're gonna be on the news.
Here we go.
Once the storm gets too bad, we get bumped.
I know.
All right.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.